Time for a quick update, mainly because I've reached a couple of fairly major milestones. The first one of which is, I'm pleased to say, the benchwork is now pretty much completed. There may be a case of maybe the odd little extension piece to add on, but so that's where the right hand loop is going to go. 25-inch radius, quite tight, tighter than I would have liked, but I'm thinking that the long-term plan for that section there will be that it's going to be just temporary, that particular loop, and I'll explain why in a minute. So here we have it, the return coming back up here all the way along across to the top bench, heading all the way back up here. I'll just walk you along. Staging track's completed down below, which you saw in the last clip. And the other milestone is I've actually started laying some track on the top deck. So let's have a look at that. So this is, excuse me while I just dangerously clamber up this ladder. So this is a 28-inch radius curve, that's the return loop. I started by laying probably the trickiest bit of track, which is all the point work over there. And it's all very well drawing things out on a piece of paper, but until you actually offer them up to their intended location, you don't really get to see how they're going to go properly. Well, I'm doing this without the aid of any computer type programs that you could design them on. So from that central section there across this white stuff, I've been experimenting with a couple of different materials for roadbed, and clearly if they don't work it doesn't really matter because this is intended just as a test piece. So from there all the lines will branch out and those will be the storage tracks. In the background I was planning on doing a road disappearing underneath there with a mirror on the back of it. I saw an excellent article in the 2015 Great Model Railroads, and also it's been in a separate one, Model Railroader, for I think it was December 2015, on the Bona Vista Railroad. Mirrors on the back to sort of give the impression of a road disappearing, but unfortunately I can't quite get the gradient down without messing up my sidings. And then here I've had to make a gradual incline just to raise the height of this bridging section here a little bit more, enable for the clearance for the locomotive and carriages and wagons to go down there. I couldn't take that any lower, otherwise the gradient would have been too steep on the section it goes down. So that's where we're at the moment, and I just need to plod on now and carry on with the track laying on the top deck.